super excited today to be making half a pie. That's right. We now have half pie pans, and I think this idea is brilliant because it's just my husband and I, and honestly, we don't need a whole pie. We might eat a whole pie, but we really don't need a whole pie. So I'm gonna make half a pie. Now they come in a set of 2, so if you had all the ingredients to make a whole pie, you could actually freeze one of them, because you're able to put them in the freezer and they have the cover that goes over them. So that's a great idea too. But there's so many uses for this. But today I'm making an apple pie. So I'm actually cheating and I'm using a Pillsbury crust. And that's the nice thing too. These are individually wrapped, so you can just use one crust if you don't want to use both of them. Anyway, so you're gonna take the crust or the dough and put it in. I'm gonna go this way. Now, one thing to be careful of when you're making your pie is you want to be able to put the lid on. And if it's going over the edge, it really won't fit very well. So if you're going to use the lid, you just kind of want to be careful of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, put my filling in there, and then just fold it over. So I made my apple filling already. I wanted to get as much apple in there as possible, so I cut my apple into smaller pieces than maybe a big pie. All right, then if you wanted, you could actually cut this, and if you wanted to do like, a lattice design on your pie or something different. But I'm just gonna fold it over. And then we'll pinch the edges. I just kind of used a fork to push it. Add a little air hole on top. Oh, usually I do a design, but this time I didn't. How simple was that? I'm gonna pop it in the oven at about 400. Now, ovens vary, so I'm gonna go like 35 to 40 minutes. We'll see how that turns out. It just came out of the oven and it smells so good. It's the perfect size, but I didn't pinch my edges good enough, so it overflowed just a little bit, the juices. But it turned out wonderfully, and it was 35 minutes in my oven. But like I said, different ovens are different, cook or bake differently. And I left enough room on the sides that if, and that's a big if, we have any leftovers, we can put the lid on it. And like I also said, you get 2 of these when you order it, and so you can use one for maybe something savory, or if you had enough ingredients for a whole pie, you could just make the other one, pop it in the freezer, and when you're ready for it, you can bake it then. Love these. The half pie pan. I'm going to use this a lot.